So everybody keeps telling me that since I work on stuff all the time, I should be making videos to help other people out. So here's what we're gonna do. I got some welding coming up and I need a welder. Haven't welded in a really long time. But for the last 2 months, I've been looking at welders online, welder reviews, watching videos. I was going to go with a Lincoln 180 until I realized that I needed to weld some 1/2-inch plate steel that's gonna take some abuse. And to do it with that Lincoln 180, I would have to make multiple passes with flux. And I just kind of turned my nose up at it because I know I can get better penetration out of a stick weld. So I looked at the titanium welders and I was gonna go with that until I started comparing it with this. And the main reason I was gonna go with the titanium was to save money. But I've seen these go up against the Millers, the Lincolns, and the titaniums, and they seem to do pretty good. From what I've seen, the settings aren't perfect, but you can fine tune them. And that was the biggest complaint, was the pre-programmed settings. And when I was looking at these, the most recent view that I saw was about a year ago. So we're gonna check it out. I just bought this thing, just got back. I picked up this and the Vulcan auto darkening welding helmet. So we're just gonna unbox it real quick, see if there's anything new in it. Doesn't look like there is, but we're gonna check this thing out. And then in a couple different videos, I'll be doing some welding on a trailer that I bought recently that the fender flares, or the fenders, are in poor shape. They've got a lot of broken welds. We're gonna go through and fix that and progress my welding from what it was years ago. Then we're gonna do some heavier duty welding until we get up to 1/2-inch plate. So let's see what's in this box. Vulcan manual. There. Our stick electrode holder, ground clamp, actual welder. Doesn't look like the gauges have changed. They're the same gauges as before. I saw a couple videos where people that had quite a bit of welding experience didn't know what this coupling was for. Apparently, this is an adapter for smaller bottles. So we're gonna put this stuff up because I haven't bought gas yet. Put it in a safe place in the toolbox. We got our MIG gun, disposable tips, and our cone. Got our 110 cord, 220 cord, and that's one of the drivers for the wire. And this is something that everybody seems to like. It's this sheet metal gauge. And it's heavy duty, feels good. I'm gonna appreciate that. Got an accessory box with a 2-pound of solid wire, 0.03. We've got a roll of 0.030 gasless flux wire. And they're full rolls. They're not half rolls or quarter rolls that I've seen that come with some of the other ones as testers. That's our line. The electrode that comes with it that people don't really complain about it much. They just say that once it goes out, replace it with a better one. But it feels all right. Springs got good tension. And I actually found a coupon online for this. I think it was like $9.34 in store. I had a coupon that got it down to $874. Ground clamp it's a cheaper ground clamp, but it does have good contact. So when it comes time to replace this one, I'll buy a better one, and it'll be easy to replace. It's everything in the box. Everything looks the same as it did for videos that were useful. So I'm not gonna get super into detail about all that stuff because nothing's changed and there's a ton of videos on it. Some of the videos are crap, some of them are pretty good. The majority of the welding that I do is gonna be done at my house. And it's not particularly hobby welding. It's going to be welding to fix trailers or a garbage truck, things like that. So this welder is going to be put to use and not in a small way, which is why I spent the extra money and got the Vulcan instead of the titanium. If I start doing more welding, I might buy the titanium and try it out because it does look like it's a decent welder. And then this kit comes with 10-foot cords, 10-foot, 3-prong for the 220 and a 10-foot for the 110. And I believe the MIG is also a 10-foot. I bought a 40-foot extension cord for welding. And then I bought a 3-prong dryer adapter, because this is supposed to be good for 30 amps, pulling 30 amps. Eventually I'm probably going to hardwire an outlet in my garage on a 50 amp breaker, but just getting started off, spending, you know, over $1,000 total for this welder, I didn't want to go spend the extra $700 on wire and a new breaker. I have plenty of spots in my box and I can wire it with no issue, but I just don't have the extra money. So for now, I think I got the adapter for like under $30, and the extension cord, the 40-foot extension cord, I got that for like $70 or $80 online. So this will give me 50 feet of power cord, and it's a heavy-duty cord. It's larger than the cord that came with it. This is probably, I'm not sure what gauge this is. I think the gauge that I got was 6 gauge on the extension cord, or larger diameter wire than 6. But we will give this thing a try. The other thing I got was the Vulcan welding helmet. I'm gonna do a separate video on that because these are my first videos and they might suck. So